Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah. Koholoi malai Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashem Rakahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Chanan the Waf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And Esau, man, well, we already know he messing with the food. But I wanted to touch on this article just to show, that, Job 9:24 speaks of the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? And you have to be in control to pull something like this off. But, it says scientists are creating apples of the future with one incredible feature. They're meant to be eaten right off the tree. Well, that's the way that it's supposed to be anyway, right? So why do you feel as if we need your help? The Lord, see, this is Esau, man. Esau feels as if, he's a better creator. The Lord is slacking. The Lord, you know what I'm saying, don't know what he's doing. We got this, you know what I'm saying. Hey, these prideful ass Edomites, man, the Lord gonna put them in their place stuff. Okay, but it says the University of Maryland experts have a solution for apple lovers if it gets too hot for Granny Smith. Scientists have developed the red and yellow varieties of apples that are heat resistant, an important trait as the planet continues to set high mercury records. Oh, you can't make it up, man. The new varieties are also blight tolerant, great tasting, low maintenance, and patent pending. Oh, man, according to the report from the university, these apples were bred for direct-to-consumer sales. They're not meant for big chain stores to be shipped and stored for months. Professor Emetrius or Emetrius Chris Walsh, who helped develop the apple, said, boy, I tell you, heat resistant is a big win for the project, as Earth's temperatures have risen about 2 degrees Fahrenheit since 1880. Boy, I tell you, and that's that scripture that comes to mind. They're smarter than Daniel. Motherfuckers know, a lot of that should be bullshit though, because Esau tell you that something is a billion years old, man, and just lying. But this guy supposedly know that the earth then heated up 2 more degrees since 1880. Come on, bro. It says high heat waves in the Pacific Northwest, a warming south, and shorter winters in the north and east can strain apple production as well. Okay, they're going off into the statistics. Hey, man, it is what it is. And people not with this shit, man. Let's see a couple comments. I'm going to grab a scripture or two. Really just a public service announcement, man. If you like apples, it might be time for you to stop eating apples. I eat them, but I have to cut into them first, because if they're seedless, which they done that, I can't mess with them, man. I really just can't. I don't even buy fruit out the stores no more, because you'll get home with it after wasting your money, because I cut into them, because I'm not going to just eat it. I'm peeling them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, even like grapefruit, things of that nature, they genetically modified it, man. It doesn't have seeds in it. A lot of it, you have to really check that shit, man. Because I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, like, how are you growing this shit with no seeds in it? But anyway, this person says the apples now can be with no modification. Family-owned apple orchards just ate them right off. No issue. Why does everything need to be modified or created? Let nature create. Well, that's Esau, man. Esau doesn't respect the land Sabbath. It's supposed to be a 7-year land Sabbath as far as like fruits and vegetables and things that's, on the vine, grapes and, certain trees, all that. It's just supposed to be after that, it's supposed to be a Sabbath. It's supposed to be that 7th year. It's supposed to rest, fruits and vegetables and these trees, man. But Esau, he doesn't care anything about nothing like that, man. But just, people in these comments, they're not with it, man. But, it's like what can they do about it? So the rest of these nations are really caught up about like how we are, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But we're going to be the ones that's actually going to, whip their asses back into shape. And they're not going to be able to pull nothing like this off no more. So as a, just, as one of those curses, we have to eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles, like the scripture says. And, we just do the best that we can, man. Pray over the food, pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and most definitely pray that we're out of here soon so we don't have to deal with this shit. This person says, so companies like Monsanto can patent them and then sue you later for growing their crops without a license when their pollen enters your crop and put mom and pops out of business. See, people know what's up. This person says, yeah, I was always under the impression apples were meant to be eaten shortly after picking. Yeah, all stuff is. But Esau, what is he doing? He putting preservatives on the shit. That's the reason why, you have to peel the apples, because they looking shiny, but that's Esau putting down wax and different chemicals on the a lot of this stuff, man, to preserve it, man. Here you go, the damn apple from last year. You know what I'm saying? And the shit still looking like it was just picked yesterday. It's not supposed to be that way, man. But this Esau, I'm not going to keep this lesson long. This is Genesis 1:12. It says, and the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And Yahweh saw that it was good. So see, Yahweh saw his creation to be good. So, but what does the so-called white man do? He goes, give you seedless grapes, seedless, oranges, seedless, just seedless everything, man. The damn corn, all the, I mean, come on, bro, everything. Everything is defiled, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. I mean, it just is what it is. Even if you're trying to plant your own stuff, the ground is so saturated with chemicals and shit from this man's, just his, him spraying shit throughout the skies, him, just him just this man is just destructive, man. Can't get around it. He's just destructive as hell, man. Because I done a lesson on it a while back about the some to the extent of the rainwater, but it was talking about salt and all these different chemicals. It's shit in everything. You're not seeing insects like how you used to. You're not seeing bees pollinating anything like you used to. You barely see a damn butterfly. You used to see, all kinds of stuff, man, when I was growing up, but all that stuff is gone. All the trees are gone. It used to be fruit trees all over the place where you can just really literally walk up and pick fruit. And it's crazy. You know what? I had a dream about that the other night, like 2 or 3 nights ago, about fruit. You know what I'm saying? And right at a tree, talking to people about, y'all better, it was something to the extent of y'all better eat this fresh fruit. But I mean, it was something I had, now that I think about it, I had a dream about something like that. Cause I know a few spots. I got an apple tree in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? But my old man, he butchered it and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to basically prune it, and I don't know if it's gonna come back, man. You know what I'm saying? But we used to get some really nice apples off of it, and then he goes online. He's trying to fuse apples. He wants to grow all these different color apples, and like trying to what do they call it? Basically, like when you fuse one branch into another, you're not supposed to mingle shit like that. And he messed it up too. It was an apple tree that we planted back in the way back in the days. But it took a while for it to grow up. It finally grew in. Then we finally started seeing some apples and stuff like that. And for years it was growing apples. But just like what was that? Like 2 summers ago, because he ended up coming by and was talking about pruning the tree. And I'm like, well, I'm like, well, shit, what you do? We ain't getting not one apple on that tree this year, man, this past summer, man. And I don't think it's going to be no apples. From the looks of it and the way that it was growing, like a few limbs grew out from it. But I'm like, nah, I think it's a done deal with him, man. Who knows, though? It could come back, but I mean, I wouldn't have messed with it to begin with. It's like a bush apple tree. And, we was kind of pruning it to keep it from growing over into the other neighbor's yard, you know what I'm saying? And, growing over their garage and all that little stuff like that. Just being a respectable neighbor, keeping the apples from basically fall because, the neighbor next door, they don't really like plants like that. But anyway, we ended up, kind of cutting it like that anyway. But he actually got in and got deep with it. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. But nah, I don't think the apple tree, it may not come back. But if it do, it do. But who knows? Anyway, the Lord made things the way that it's supposed to be made. And then it doesn't need any extras, man. And this is why Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has to go. Because his own people don't even agree with him, you know? But they just don't care about nothing. Well, it just seemed like it's just like, anyway. That's him, and that's his kingdom, and good thing we're pretty much out of here. That's the best I can say. Because it's getting disastrous here, man, and nothing is really just gonna survive if this man gets to continue ruling, man. So, we praying that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah will shorten the days. But with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yahshua.